Tonight, we have another I-Team report in collaboration with CBS 12 News and Espanol, keeping an eye on your money. In this economy, if you need a car, you're against the odds financially.
Yeah, that's right. High demand, higher prices, even for a used car, have created kind of a prime opportunity for some scammers, and now it appears an old crime is making a comeback.
Odometer tampering, that's when the mileage readout on the dash is a lie.
Yeah, our I-Team Chief Investigator Mike Magnoli is in the studio tonight joining us to explain why this is such a bad deal.
Good evening, everybody. Carfax reports there's been a 14% increase in this type of fraud in the last couple of years. As car prices have gone through the roof, people are desperate for deals. Now, in the top 10 states where odometer fraud is rampant, Florida ranks 4th in the nation. But Carlos and I had no idea this was going on in our backyard until we got a call from a victim. Miriam Guadalupe, busy mom with 3 kids, owns a Honda Pilot. She's not the proud owner of a Honda Pilot. In fact, she's embarrassed about it and mad. She feels like she was duped, and the I-Team has confirmed that's precisely what happened.
Busqué en Marketplace, Facebook.
Facebook Marketplace. That's where Miriam began her online search for a car back in July. She needed more room for the family and groceries, and she had an idea to trade her Chevy Malibu for an SUV. When she found the listing for the Pilot, she scrolled down to see how many miles on it. 128,000. So Miriam made arrangements to meet with auto broker Marvin Hernandez Verdugo for a test drive. She liked the car, loved the price, $4,800, and Marvin said, sure, he'd take Miriam's Malibu. So, mission accomplished. But what about the title, she asked. Marvin said she would have it in a couple of days. But days turned into weeks, and Marvin disappeared. Next, Miriam went to the business address that Marvin used. Here in Boynton Beach, Guy's Auto Broker LLC. Now, according to the state of Florida, Guy's is no longer in business, and neighboring tenants here tell the I-Team they haven't seen anyone in this office for a long time. Next, Miriam tracked Marvin down at his house. He called the cops on her, and West Palm Beach police officers took statements, but they made no arrest. So why wasn't Marvin handing over the title? Well, titles include how many miles a vehicle has. And hold on to your hat, Miriam's Pilot had 256,580. The odometer had been tampered with. That's a federal offense. But we found technology available online that you can buy to change the mileage of a vehicle. And Carfax estimates there are 2 million vehicles now on the road in the U.S. that have bogus odometer readings. Soon after we spoke to Miriam, my colleague, CBS 12 News and Espanol anchor Carlos Maecha, and I found more victims. Customers who had bought cars from Marvin that had a lot more miles than he told them. This woman bought a pickup truck. This one, a minivan. She sued Marvin, and he settled, but she still hasn't been paid.
But he's a not good man.
He's a liar?
Yes.
After repeated, unreturned phone calls from the I-Team, we still needed to hear Marvin's side. So we used an unlisted number and a female voice. Marvin thought he would be seeing a woman, an interested customer. When he showed up, we confronted him in a parking lot. Wonder if we could ask you a couple questions about the cars that you've sold and the odometers on them.
Which cars?
At first, Marvin denied everything. Told me that Guy's never tampered with odometers.
When you buy the cars in the auction, sometimes it's TMU. And the paper say TMU.
TMU is true mileage unknown. But let's go back to the Honda Pilot. The I-Team checked its VIN number, and then we talked with the 2 dealerships where it had been bought and sold. And we checked with the auction site. In all 3 locations, the mileage was documented. It wasn't until Guy's bought the vehicle that the mileage discrepancies began.
No, it's my problem. Sometimes I fix it in the odometer, I change it, but I sold the cars, check in the paper, I put this CMU, the mileage noise original, you know.
Marvin, do you still work for Guys Auto Broker? Is that you?
Yeah.
How many people work for that company?
Three people.
Are all of the vehicles like this?
No, you check. You go there, but it's not only me sold cars, not only me.
The Florida Highway Patrol is the law enforcement agency that investigates odometer tampering, and I shared all the information that the victims gave us with them.
So, Mike, how much does odometer fraud cost the customer?
Carfax estimates it's about $4,000, and that's just after they buy the car. Then you got to factor in they probably have to make repairs to the vehicle because it's not in the condition as advertised. So that's additional thousands and thousands of dollars.
Oh, what about the brokers, car guys, or guy guys?
Guys. I know a guy. Okay. I contacted the owners, and they did not respond to our request for comment, and we're still trying to figure out who else is involved in that operation. So could be a follow-up coming soon.
All right, we'll be looking forward to it. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. And for those of you with the CBS 12 News app, we just sent out a notification. If you're looking for a used car, Carfax has a list of warnings and things to be suspicious about so you don't get duped. Or you can head to our website right now, cbs12.com. The story is on our homepage.